Special delivery.
So we're back in the house of kebabs. Shad's got himself a little new toy here. Look at this little wonderful little air compressor, eh? We'll be trying that out today. So we're just going to be continuing on with rust repairs. So we're just going to finish off these areas that we started earlier, get them all done, and then there's another little patch that has to be done on the other side, and that'll all get sorted as well. Hey kebabs?
I got my Lebanese steel caps on today.
Look at this.
Good to go.
Wow, mate, that is safety at its best. All right, let's get cracking, guys. All welded up, ready to go. Along this weld here, there's a nice little peak now where the weld has shrunk and pulled in. So I've got to panel beat that back down because it's peaking there. And then have a look at the shrinkage on this one. So that one's all welded up and grinded smooth. Look how much it's pulled the door out. Unreal. So this is all the extra work that has to be done after you've done a rust patch and it shrinks back that far. It's got to be panel bedded, stretched back out. Alright, let's keep it going. We had a tiny little bit, see here on the inside of the door where the outside shows that. Then I thought I might have to do a whole patch, but ended up making this little piece here, which slotted right into that area through the inside of the door, and helped us out to plug those little tiny little rust holes that I had there. So that's all done. We're moving on to the other side. Is that right, Shaddy?
Yeah, we're gonna.
So we've got these little
Go Jacks.
Fuck, I shows you Go Jacks. And we're going to move the car away from the wall so we can get to the other side. We've mounted the guards on just for now so they're in a safe spot and not going to get ruined. So we've got a tiny little area to do on the other side, which I'll show you guys in a sec, and then we've got a rust-free shell. So if we've got a rust-free shell, Shad, then what do you think this is going to be worth at the moment, the way the market is? Rust-free XY shell, guys.
40k, 45?
40, 45, that sounds about right actually. What would you guys think the value is of this, a rust-free, completely rust-free XY shell, fairly straight? Yeah, leave it in the comments, guys. So what we're at the moment is the car is completely rust-free. So no rust left on this shell at all, which is great. So we tackled all those little bits. There was just a tiny bit on the bottom of the rear quarter there, and the moulding holes we did on this side as well, like we did on the other side, and the Falcon 500 holes that Shad's edge priming at the moment. So they're all done. There's actually a little bit of bog in that quarter there. It doesn't look too bad though, looking at the inside. But what's happened now is we're at the point where there's so many little jobs to do and we don't know where to start. So this can be a problem when you're doing a project car. You've got lots and lots of little tasks to do, and you go, well, I should have started that one, should I start this one? And there's a dent on the boot lid, and it's on a crease on a swage line, and so it's quite strong and it's very hard to get it out. And I forgot the slide hammer today, so I bought the Easy Beat but no slide hammer, so we can't do that, so we've got to take on something else. We put on this little valance type thing here because it was a little bit bent. Tried to straighten that out. It's still a little mangled, but we're not 100% sure on the shape and how it needs to go. So we're going to leave that for now and do a bit more research to see what the go is. Shad spent some time grinding the outside welds that we did on previous episodes here when we replaced the trans tunnel back to original. So just to clean that up and get that ready. But lots and lots of little tasks left to do before we start body work. So it's getting a little bit tricky, but we'll soldier on. Okay, so we figured that we can't do anything else today. I haven't brought the tools, so it's going to have to be for next time. But the shell's rust free. But while we're at it, let's talk a little about this thing here. So what do we got here, Shad?
It's a 351 Cleveland. I think from the 70s, so old school cleaver.
Old school block, yeah.
And 2V closed chamber heads. It's had a full reco, just needs to get sprayed.
Now this has been to the dyno, hasn't it?
It's yes, we've had it on the dyno. We got 420 at the fly.
How good is that?
And 440
440 torque.
Yeah.
Nice. So we'll get into a bit more of the details of what's in it maybe later, but I'll just show you guys some footage from the dyno. So who do we thank for this engine?
Louis.
Louis Katsiaris, something like that, some big Greek name.
I think it's Louis Katsiaris.
Louis Katsiaris.
A lot of people know him as Louis NRMA.
Okay. If you guys watch CUDA 400, the latest one from 2022, you'll see Louis taking it out in his XC with the barrow in it.
Correct.
You know, it doesn't mean we're going to take out CUDA 400 with this little 351 cleaver, but we know we're in good hands. So thanks for that, Louis. Job well done, and we can't wait to put the loud pedal onto this thing. Alright guys, we'll catch us on the next one when we start the body work on this old girl.
Yep.